my god. We have aces. Come on. Someone do it. Oh my god. This is it. Oh my god, this is it. Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. I am super excited about playing some poker tournaments today. First thing that is a little bit new, we have a slightly different overlay. I think it looks pretty swaggy. Alright, getting right to it. Oh, that's a set! That's the dream. 9 deuce 4 with 2 clubs. I kind of want to slow play. It's hard for them to have anything here. 7 of clubs, that's good. Bet of 628, we're just going to call here. Once we slow play on the flop, I think we got to keep slow playing. Oh, that river though. Yeah. Oh, Dottie. That feels good, man. Give me that 10,000 chips. Double up first hand. I'll take it. What is this? Baloney. Raise, call, call, and then a squeeze all in for 51,000. Well, I don't think it's nines. I think we have to fold here. This sucks. It's most likely ace-king, but when they have pairs, they have us dominated a lot. So I'm going to fold. Curious what you guys think about the 10s there. Before we know the results. Ace-10, ace-king. No! We would have had a full house. And tripled up. But I mean, that ace-king is in our thesis, basically, of what sort of hands they can have. I always thought hump day was about butts and boobs, but nope. Hump day is the middle of the week. It's a hump. I've recently realized that. Gonna raise it up with kings. 9-7 of diamonds. Yes? Yes. Let's go. Alright, so that 9-7, you know, we're gonna go back to you, but this is the greatest hand of all time. I'm gonna let you finish 9-7. Oh, look at this. Glorious. How about a 6? How about a 6 ball? Hey, let's go. Get lucky. The dream. Okay, running good. Running good in the 1650 bounty. They just have aces almost always, eh? But we still go with it because it's kings. I'll take my money, aces. Hey, they have ace-king holds. No, hold. Okay, whoo. Whoo. We got 19,000 in the 22 mini battle. We also get a $5 bounty. Feels good, man. Oh my goodness, we're 3 away from the money. I didn't notice. Oh boy, we could bubble Reno here. I totally didn't notice till now. But they fold, and next hand we're gonna have some red felt hype. Feels good, you guys. Get lucky? 8. Oh my god, 35-7. Oh, that's the dream. All right, get lucky. That's gonna be the motto today. Just get lucky. All right, shove and a call, and we are gonna reshove with the ace-king suited. The big 11, 213 and 567, but we're hunting for more. Whoa, holds, holds! Holy crap, we've held 3 ways. That was insane, we have 107,000. Queen Jack, maybe we can play. Let's go to the ace jack here though. The nuts raises, I'm just gonna call. 1, we're close to the money, so that means they should be a little bit tighter, and we can also be a little bit more risk averse. 2, our hand flops pretty well. We're priced in to call. 7,100 to win 12-3. Pretty decent hand. Against the queens. But, oh, that's a jack-jack. That's a full house. Ship the money, Dottie. Let's go. Let's go. We're up to 27,000 now, down to 58 people, and we're in 6th place. Okay, well, aces. It's good enough for me. Kings. Ugh, unlucky, dude. Unlucky. What can you do, you know? What can you do? All right, and now we're going to shove with our jacks. Snap by ace-3. Can we hold again to get back to 11-7? 11-7. Oh. Dang it. Ah. All right, $5. We're going to call this raise with 6s. Try and flop a set. That's our dream. Can we flop a set? Yep. Yes, we can. Queen 6-3. They bet 6,000 real small on this flop. I guess we just call and hopefully they keep betting. There's so little going on here. We want them to like pick up a little something. You know? You know what I'm saying? Summit? They bet 9,000 now. We're going to raise on the turn. Because we'd like to get our money in. So we're going to get 28K. They snap call and a 5 on the river. We are going to put all of our money in, you guys. Can we get a full double up with a set here? Might happen. This might happen. I think it's going to happen. Oh, yes. We're going to win the big 11, you guys. Amazing. 11 to 223. That's a good hand. Tell you a chemistry joke, but I know I wouldn't get a reaction. All right, I'm going to raise the king 10. I'm antsy. It's time. It's time we play a hand. We're going to check back here. There's not a lot of bad cards. Like a jack is whatever. An ace is not great, but the rest are fine. Hard to get called by a worse hand on multiple streets, so there's no point in blowing up the pot here. Let's check back. They bet on the turn. We're going to call. Lots of potential draws here. Ace, queen, ace, king, ace, jack, king, jack, 10-9, diamond draws, 10-8, 9-8, 8-7. Like, all of these things are flush draws and straight draws. And we have second pair, so I think it's a pretty easy spot for us to just bluff catch. And they bet 52,900. I think we call again here. 4-3, 4-5 gets there. And I'm assuming that they're going to be bluffing sometimes to the size. It does kind of suck that this is in the big 11, but this is the perfect river. All of the draws missed, and we check back on the flop. So we're going to call. And they do have ace jack, so we are up to 281,000. They had one of those hands, and we're in a pretty good spot. Now, 16 to 151. Let's go to the aces and raise. Oh, yeah. Re-raise to 31,000. I think we just put in the 4-bet, right? We could slow play as well. Wow, and a 4-bet from Sanchez. Now we just call. Because, like, if we 5-bet, we only have good hands. And we should get all the money from, like, kings and queens anyways. So we're going to call and allow them to continue betting with a lot of things after the flop. It's a pretty good flop. Look at old 7-5 deuce of hearts. Pretty decent flop for us here. But we're just going to shove here. Try and make it look like we have the ace of hearts. That's it. Let's see if Sanchez will pay us off. 420,000 in the middle. Sanchez on the tank. Calls with 8s. Wow. That's aggressively wide. 595,000. Holy crap. We are... Wow. I think we're chip leading the tournament. Yeah, we're in first place. We're in first place of the tournament. We call. Kings against ace queen. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hold. Let's go. 16,009 coming our way. We're up to 28,000. Oh, we're just going to double ship today. This is great. We're all in with queen 6 here, though. 5 away from the money. They're both pretty short. Whoa, aces. Whoa. A little bit of a slow roll. Hey, KM freestyle. Quick tip here, bud. If you're going to slow roll me, make sure it's a bigger tournament than 33. This is not my first rodeo, buddy. All right? I take those and I go like this. Oh, cool. Slow roll? Nice, man. Hope you feel better about yourself. So enjoy the smugness, because we all think you look ridiculous. Raising up the ace 5. Snap call from a one blood or whatever. Ace 10-9 on the flop with a lot of draws. This is kind of awkward for us. I'm going to start with a check call and then play turns aggressively. Because the thing is, one blood can have a lot of hands that we're doing well against. But they can also have better aces. But we see an ace on the turn now, and now I'm just going to bet sort of small. I'm going to lead out. I wouldn't do this against a lot of players, but I think they're going to check back a lot. We're obviously not folding an ace anymore. So we want to get value from like the 10s of the world, the 9s of the world, the draws of the world. They shove for 16,000. We're going to call for 9 more. We need to win 1 in 5 times. We're ahead of queen 9, and we're still ahead of queen 9. So we pick it up. We earn 60,000 chips in that pot. And we are 3 of 37 now. I'm happy against this type of player that we did that. How did I make the read that it was that type of player? One, that avatar is used all the time. It's not a very reggy avatar, so that's the first read. Second read is they said, congrats everyone when we got into the money, which is not something regulars do very often. Which, by the way, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I said congrats to everyone after they said it as well. But it's just like, it's not something typical you're going to see from a regular, right? So, that's why I played it that way. And it worked out the dream. Do you have a video of one of your first streams? Would love to be able to see the progression over the last 20 months. I do. Yeah, I'll play it when I have a second.
First 3 people. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to the stream.
Everything forever. That was like the moment my life changed forever. It's insane. 95,000 to win 137, closing the action. This is quite close. I think it's a call, though. Quite close. No pocket 5s. Jack! 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 10! Let's go! We got the counterfeit! Give me the money! Alright, so sick. Sickest hype of life. Oh my god, that was lucky. I love when I'm lucky. All right, queens. All right, dude, shove. Shove it, please. Please just put all the money in. Oh, let's go. Hold against fives. This is so good. No five. No five. Let's go, chat. 107,000. That's going to put us in 4th place here. There we go. Guaranteed $120, $144. But we're playing for a lot more, and we pick up pocket 9s. We're all in. Let's keep this rolling. All right. 113,000. We pick up a7. This is going to be the same thing if it folds to us. And it's going to be an isolation if they go all in because they're very short. But it does just fold to us, and we're all in again. 3 in a row. Called. Rocco. Don't really want to see a call. Oh, we're ahead. Hold it. That's trip 7s. Holds. Holds. Let's go. That puts us in the lead. We're down to 10. And by lead, I mean 2nd place. Pretend that never happened. We're going to fold the 10-3. 4,800. We are on the bubble of the final table. They have to call really tightly because pretty much everyone's tied here. So we should be shoving any 2 cards, including deuce 3 offsuit here. They call with king jack. That is bad news. We need a 5 or a 7 or a 4. 5 or 7 or 4. No, we're back to 65,000. This has not been a good go in this turbo. It's okay, though. All right, we're at the final table, you guys. We're in 9th place. It was going to be a slightly more hype before, but we got to do a lemon line. It's got to be quick. Because we got 10s. And 10s are going to be going in the middle against the claimer. So good luck us, you guys. 21,000 sitting out there. We don't want to get 9th place. Guaranteed $169 right now. $18.64 for first. Come on, the claimer. Don't have better. Nice. All right, we get a fold. That'll put us up to 86,000, which will put us in 5th. We're tied with a lot of people here, you guys. We got to be careful. So this is a really interesting concept, and I think a pretty interesting hand. In terms of, like, if we're trying to pick up chips, we should definitely call here. And early in the tournament, we're definitely calling this shove. Not until someone reshoves. But we would actually have to fold in this situation because of something called ICM. Independent chip model, which essentially means, like, earning chips is not as valuable as losing chips is hurtful. So basically, 4th through 9th is tied. We're all tied right now, basically. So if we go out in 9th, that's a disaster because the difference between 4th and 9th is about $600. And we all have the same stack, right? So we have to play a little bit tighter. We have to be calling less shoves, but we're able to go all in a little bit more. We are a little bit card dead right now. 8s! All right, here we go. Here we go. If we see a shove call, it'd be very weird. We could maybe fold. But other than that, we're going to be all in. Definitely against just one opponent. All right, here we go. Get the volumes out in chat, you guys. Come on. It's king queen. We have a big flip. For all the money, we got to dodge. And the worlds. We're out of the tournament in 9th place. That is fun. That is not fun. Ace of diamonds, king of hearts. All right. See an open from Esper. Well, guess what, Esper? We're going to re-raise you, my friend, because we have a pretty good hand here. We're going to make it 131. Bring the heat, buddy. Get a call. Okay. And an ace-king 4 flop. Really hard for them to have much of anything here. So I'm going to check. Should be easy enough to get all the money by the river. By betting later. Maybe we can induce a bluff from Esper, thinking we have queens or jacks or 10s. So I'm going to slow it down here. They bet 25,000. Wow. Well, let's raise that up a little bit. To 112. Sounds good to me. They call, and a 5 on the river. Do we want to bet the river? Yeah, we should probably bet a little bit less than all in, actually. But they fold, and we pick it up. We are up to a 1 million. We have 1 million chips. Ah, feels good, man. Feels so good today. Yes. We get called in both spots. We see a king 8-7 flop. I'm going to start with a check call. We're going to be betting like our good kings, like ace king, king queen here. We're going to be betting our flush draws. We're going to be betting our sets in 2 pairs. But we want to pot control a little bit with this hand. So we check, and now we see a pretty safe turn for us. We're going to bet around 119,000. With our king 10. We're going to check call, queen on the river. I think I have the best hand a lot of the time here. So we're going to bet like 187. If they raise, we're going to have to fold. But I'm assuming that they're going to bet ace-king or king-queen or king-jack on the turn. I'm also assuming they're going to bet an 8 on the turn. So I think their most likely hand is a weaker king, a 7, or a draw. They call, and we are going to take down a nice pot here up to 1.4 million. And they had ace queen, so they had a draw, but then they made top pair on the river. So I think it's a fine call. All right, let's raise aces. Aces are pretty good. What? What is this baloney? What are you guys doing folding? MVA, shove. Unbelievable. Oh my god, we get 3-bet really big. We're going to call because we block them having a lot of really great hands like ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack, stuff like that. So, I mean, they can still have kings, queens, jacks, 10s, 9 or whatever. We want to let them keep bluffing though. So they bet 189,000. I'm not going to raise here. Just going to call. I mean, what cards are really bad for us? Honestly, you know. All right, let's go. Against 10s, let's go. 2.1 million. That's a pretty good stack, hey? That's not bad. All right, ace of clubs, queen of clubs. I'm going to raise. Pretty nice hand. I like it. Wow, and Forzadani calls. Oh my god. What now? Because Forzadani can have aces, kings, queens here, and they can also have ace, king. They can have all those hands. So I think we just call. I feel pretty comfortable with our hand, but we really don't want to risk our tournament life by shoving all in when they can still have those hands. So we're just going to call. Take the flop, which is 477. Dry side pot. It's okay. It really sucks because Forzadani just like... They can just have aces, kings, queens, and ace, king. They can have all three of those hands. I'll just fold. Kings. Good check, Jamal. Or good just call. Because that could have sucked. Let's go to our beautiful 10 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds. Kind of awkward when we get 3-bet here because we don't want to necessarily play too many flips and stuff. But hopefully we don't see that happen. And we'll just, you know, have this. We see 3, 6, 9 all spades. I'm going to check back here. There are a lot of bad turns, but we don't want to inflate the pot. So we are going to check back, just given sort of the situation in the tournament. And they check again. We're going to bet 142,000. They call 10 on the river. We have 2 pair, but we lose to any spade. Hey, we take it down. Let's go. That is 2 milli, you guys. We're in 4th place. We could have a final table. This could be it. This is it. You guys ready? Final table with the big 11. Let's go, you guys. 6 of 9 at this big field final table. I mean, holy crap. 6 of 9 at the big 11. Here is the payout information, the prize pool information. We're guaranteed $347 right now. It goes 502, 726, 1K, 1500, 2100, 3100, 4500, and 6600 for the win. Here are the chip stacks. Shortest stack is 269,000, so we're pretty close to someone busting out, actually. And then first place is sitting on 5.2 million chips. So there's going to be some 10 million chip pots here. Hopefully I'm a part of them. Chambas donated $5, but dude, Chambas, we got ace queen here, man. I don't think we necessarily want to go all in against the under the gun. We're just going to call and see flop. So it goes check on the flop. We have a king of spades in the turn. I still feel pretty good about our hand. We beat a lot of things. A lot of draws they can bet here as well. Jack would give us a straight. An ace would give us a full house, obviously. A queen would give us a pretty strong hand. So we will call on the turn. And now we have the nuts. Because it's 10, 10, 10, 10 with an ace kicker. There's no better hand than the hand we have. That is an amazing river. Fantastic. Even if they have king, king in their hands, kings full of 10s is not better than quad 10s. So we have the very best hand. And they've had 289. We're just going to min raise. Because we're trying to get called by a worse hand. Please fold. That'd be amazing. Just fold. Or like call with a worse hand. That'd be cool too. Oh god. Alright, we have the same hand. Yep. Chop it up. On to the next one. Ooh. Queen 7, no good. GG. A min raise. We, of course, call this. What is this baloney? It's 80,000 to see a flop with a 7-10 suited. Of course we do. 5, 6, 9. We are going to shove bluff here. We are tied for the shortest stack. That is if they bet. If they check, we're just going to bet a normal size. Yeah, okay, we're just going to bet a normal size here. But if they see bet, we were going to bluff all in. So we're going to make it 165. 2-2-2. They check call. Okay, and a 7 on the turn. We could turn our hand into a bluff, but I think that would be a mistake. So we'll check and then play rivers, which will be awkward, especially on the king. Always fun. What an interesting river. So when they check all the flop, they're not representing like any nines that are, because the 9 won't shove this river. I mean, they could have some 6s or 5s. Are they going to turn those 6s or 5s into bluff? Sometimes. So the 6s or 5s have 8 with them as well. Any 8 is a straight. Also, like the check call can represent like ace-king type ends. Even like king-queen getting crazy. I think we're going to have to fold here. Really hate. It's real close. Because they're going to bluff a lot there, I think. Probably not enough. Please fold now, please. Fold now, please. Please. Yes. Alright, let's get some of those chips back. We are all in with the Jack 9 of clubs. And we want Saraza to fold. Or us to win with 47%. We just need an 8, a Jack, a 9. That's a Jack. Give me the money. Let's go. 1.2 milli. We're back in the tournament. And we pick up ace Jack, which is always fun. We do have a short stack here. The pay jump is only $320, like I said, compared to like the $1,000 pay jumps that are coming up. So I'm still going to go all in over a min raise here, even though we have this really short stack, because I think our hand is definitely strong enough to do it with. Maybe the shorty will call, and then probably this guy will call, and we'll have to sweat it. No, we'll fold. Okay, so we're not going to bust this hand. We need an ace or a jack or a deuce. Ah, deuce would have been so great. All right, we're back to square one. Back to square one with 911,000. We're both basically tied now. Beautiful. Jack 8. I don't know if it's a shove against these two. Probably is. Yeah, it is. It is a shove. Called by E7. All right, 41%. I know how to run good. I know how to do this. Let's go. 1.6 milli. All right, that's good. We're guaranteed $726. Next spot is $1,049. The next spot is $1,516. Get a raise from WTGE. We have 9s. This is another really close spot because of the payout structure. I don't think I want to go all in right now because they should be pretty strong raising into this lineup. Oh, it's close. We're going to call in position. If I was out of position, I'd probably shove. Like if I was on the small blind and I had the stack, I would shove. If I was in the big blind and I had the stack, I would shove. But I'm just going to call, and now we get an all in the small blind. If WTGE goes in all in over the top, we'll fold. If they fold, we'll very easily call, obviously. And now we'll fold. King, Jack, Ace, Queen. All right. 9s were good. 9s were good. No, 9s were not good. All right. Oh my God. We have aces. Come on. Someone do it. How do we play this one? Oh my God. This is it. Oh my God, this is it. Hold! Hold, aces!